Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I feel I've got to mention David De Gea, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Iker Casillas himself has tipped him to be his long-term successor, and that's heady praise indeed.
I think that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Shaw. Towering header! And he's there to make a great save.
Martial is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
Shaw weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Up for the header! Just off target.
Matic did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Lindelof. Pogba. Now it's Sanchez. Pogba. Deftly done. And, oh, taken with style. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And it's Rashford. He's through the middle. Now a chance to break. Plays it back. Timely intervention. Could move up a gear here. Alexis Sanchez. Lingard. Gorgeous control there. The shot's on! He's scored! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
It's been taken straight back. Pogba does well there, alert. Forward it goes. Pogba. Pogba. And it's Lingard. Aimed low and direct. And he's there to cut it out. Rashford. Pogba. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lingard. Played into space out wide. Alexis Sanchez. A really good feat. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's come loose. Lingard. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sanchez displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And the counter is on. Going through. Alexis shapes the shoots. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Matic knocks it away. Sanchez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should...
He's had a go! Alexis Sanchez. And he's made certain that won't get through. Shaw, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alexis Sanchez. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that's been levered clear. Shoots! Valencia gets into some space. It's going to be the final action of the first half. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Can he score? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Alexis Sanchez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Great leap! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Lingard. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Lukaku. He's through, now is he in? Rojo passes it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Alexis Sanchez. Pogba. Alexis Sanchez. Shaw, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Oh, taken with style. And they're back in front.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku, can he put it away? He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
But there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Martial. Rashford. He's found his man. Lukaku gets through, hits one! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Face to face with the keeper. Alexis Sanchez. It's Alexis Sanchez! That really should have hit the net. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Valencia bring up some magic on the right-hand side. He's got away. Valencia has a pop! And that's caused a worry or two.
Alexis Sanchez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Smalling. And it's Lingard. Well weighted. Can he finish? Goes for goal! Martial. Lingard. Pogba. Whistle's gone. Just offside.
Martial probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Matic. Pogba plays it forward. Now it's Pogba. It's on a plate.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sure. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Lukaku. Oh, great ball!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Lingard. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Aimed long and direct. Rashford.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Martial pushes it out wide. That intervention was very necessary.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Sanchez tries to get it forward quickly. Valencia. And that is that. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We have already started here. Surely. Lingard shoots! Now the counter. Pogba. Lukaku, the shot's on! He's scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, they could break here. Alexis Sanchez. Pogba plays it long. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Matic. And here's the chance to counter. It's Rashford. Rashford. Pogba. Now surely. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Alexis Sanchez. Rashford. Pogba has created one goal already. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And that's sprayed out wide. Decent looking ball. Now it's Lukaku. Can he finish? And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's Rashford. He's in! Can he score? Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Plays a clever pass. Valencia. Will be a throw-in. Valencia. Now it's Lukaku. Dinks one in. Cut out in the nick of time. Shaw. And we've reached half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Alexis Sanchez. And that's been won straight back. Alexis Sanchez. Dashing forward at pace. Flags up, he must have been offside. Rashford, the scorer already in the game. Going through. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. That'll be a corner. And that's been levered clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Right. Forward it goes. Lukaku. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. And it's been taken straight back. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He's left his man. Pogba. Oh, that is lovely footwork. That has sent him sprawling. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Yeah, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Pogba. And it's Valencia. Tries to dink it in. Shot at goal! Pogba. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Could move up a gear here. He's found his man, Alexis Sanchez. Rashford. Proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Cuts it out. And it's Lingard. Rashford. Shaw. Alexis Sanchez. He's pinged one through here. Rashford! It's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Rashford, surely he scores! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Valencia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lukaku. Sanchez is demanding it out wide. And the Herrera. And it's Shaw. Now it's Lukaku. Jones demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Martial. Well read, he sorted that out. Alexis Sanchez. Matic positions himself well and cuts it. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area.
A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes. The players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Can he score? He's delivered all right. First blood drawn. Rashford at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Lukaku. He's going after it. Matic. Lukaku, Rashford, he slid it, has a swing at it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Can he put it away? Lukaku crosses it in low. And it's Sanchez. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's making good use of his strength there. Pogba! He scored! They have come roaring back! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal.
And the finish! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Rashford with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Matic, now it's Sanchez. Looks to thread it through, and he's cut it out. A real chance to break. It's a promising ball. Now surely, shoots!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Matic goes up and over. Lukaku finds himself offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Smalling. And it's Rashford. Juan Mata. Martial. Now the counter. Lukaku.
Smalling simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
I needed a better pass there. Matic.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Rashford. Must score! Forward it goes. Dinks one in. Oh, that's clever. Lukaku beats the offside trap. Smalling demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Well positioned to make that interception. Alexis Sanchez. Pogba. And it's Rashford. Mata tries to stroke it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Sanchez plays it forward. Now it's Lukaku. Juan Mata. Aimed low and direct. Pogba. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Keeper's ball. Pogba. And it's Rashford. It's got through to him. Chance to shoot. Looks to clip it. Is it in? And he's there to make a great save.
Lukaku really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Smalling boots it to safety. Rashford already, of course, on the score sheet. Lukaku. And he's made certain that won't get through. Smalling. Lindelof. Valencia. Pogba. Lukaku. He's had a shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Towering header!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. Lukaku really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Pogba. Oh, good interception. Looking to break out here. Lukaku. Surely. Rash has a pop. It's anyone's ball. Big chance. Surely this time. It's a goal. And this is getting better and better. De Gea did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Juan Mata. Lukaku. Pogba. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And the counter is on. He's left his man. And it's Rashford. Rashford clips one through. De Gea can claim that. Breaks on here. Rashford takes control of it and he's on the move. Rashford. Now it's Lukaku. He could be in here. Lukaku. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Juan Mata. Pogba. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Alexis Sanchez. He goes long. Lukaku is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pogba. And it's Rashford. Now it's Martial. Lukaku. He's gone for it! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
To the last 5 minutes. Darmian is charging up on the overlap. It's broken loose. Plenty waiting in the middle. Could have here their final chance. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Shaw shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shaw is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Matic. Good idea, just poorly executed. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Up for the header! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Matic. Forward it goes. Now it's Martial. Now it's Sanchez. Now it's Martial. And the ball's come out. Time to deliver. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Lukaku. It's Rashford. Alexis Sanchez. Aimed long and direct. Alexis Sanchez. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his...
Pogba! A great save, real class.
Pogba simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's hoisted clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Matic floats one over. The shot's on! Goal! Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Alexis Sanchez. Herrera plays it forward. Has he picked him out? Danger averted for now. And now they can launch a counter. He's got away. Looking to shoot. This could fall anywhere. He's still got it. Needs help. Pogba tries to stroke it through. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Martial is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Here it is over the line. Martial. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Herrera knocks it away. And it's Pogba. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Martial. Sanchez tries lifting it over. Valencia. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Martial. Martial has a pop! Back of the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Martial, a real chance to break. And it's Sanchez. Rashford. Hoists it high. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Deftly done. He shoots! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on it! There is the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Whistle goes and we start the second half. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Alexis Sanchez. Oh, good interception. Pogba, Martial. Rashford. Pogba. Matic. Sanchez tries to get it forward quickly. Defenders on the back foot. Surely he scores. Martial. Sweat. Can he put it away? He scored. And the second half is off to a flyer. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, for me, both
Looking to shoot. Alexis Sanchez. Chip through. He's had a go. Pogba. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Martial is demanding it out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And he heaves it forward. Good ball. Pogba. He's left his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh, really good feet from him. Plays it back. Now it's Martial. That's a brilliant interception. Alex, big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that's been levered clear. And the Herrera. Now a chance to break. Sanchez gets it back. Valencia cuts it out. Looking to break out here. Played back in. It's a loose ball. Valencia does well there. Alert. And it's Martial. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have...
Oh, that's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a bit special. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rashford opts to play it back. It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Martial, Alexis Sanchez.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Martial.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Rashford, not easily shrugged off the ball. Going for goal! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Lukaku has a goal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
De Gea perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So that's it, it is all over. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Darmian crosses. Could move up a gear here. Rashford. Well positioned to make that interception. And the Herrera. Now the counter. He's picked him out. Martial. It's anyone's ball. Herrera spreads it towards the left. Could cross it here. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Aimed long and direct. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. And he's away. Looking to shoot. Goal! De Gea did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rashford clips one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Matic. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lukaku. Well read, he sorted that out. And now they can launch a counter. And it's Lukaku. Rashford. And the Herrera. Darmian. Valencia has got himself a free kick. Smalling. Pogba. Now it's Lukaku. He's off on a marauding run. It's Alexis Sanchez! He's done very well to get to that.
Alexis Sanchez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Great leap! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Darmian. Herrera. Rashford. Matic. Now a chance to break. And it's Sanchez. Plays it out to the wing. Played back in. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rashford. And he's cut it out. Looking to break out here. Alexis Sanchez. Pogba. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Herrera did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looks to clip it forward. Pogba goes looking. Smalling. Forward it goes. Martial. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up to meet it. Decent enough try.
Lukaku did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Lindelof. Bailly plays it forward, and it's Pogba. Pogba tried to play it through.
Pogba clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lukaku! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now it's Lukaku. Alexis Sanchez. He's made sure that that won't get through. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Herrera tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Lukaku. It's a loose ball. And that's well defended. He's played him through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Valencia gets it back. Alexis Sanchez. Cut out in the nick of time. Aimed long and direct. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Lukaku. Bailly goes looking. Lukaku. It's broken loose. Matic. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Going through. And it's Herrera. It's a brilliant interception. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rashford. Lukaku. Timely intervention. Lukaku looks to get on the end of this. Done very well to intervene. Matic just brushed off the ball there. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the counter is on. Aimed long and direct.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Valencia. And it's Sanchez. And he's made certain that won't get through. Rashford. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Martial. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Repelled by the keeper. Valencia plays it forward. Matic tries to get it forward quickly. Valencia gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Sanchez. Rashford. Now it's Lukaku. Good ball. Valencia does well there. Alert.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Aimed long and direct.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Decent looking ball. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Martial.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Lukaku. He's found his man. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Can he finish?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's it. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.